Anyway, do that light pressure point therapy on each foot for about 30 seconds. Work out all the kinks, wake up your nervous system, calm your mind, create a connection from the mind to the body, because you really have to feel your body move with your mind, and that's what I'm here to teach you. It's not just mindless movement. It's not just lift your arms and put them down. There's so many mechanics to our movements, and it needs to come from the mind and the body, that connection, and that's what this footwork does. We begin by creating and deepening that connection by doing that pressure point therapy at the bottoms of our feet. So soften your arches, make your feet spring-like, prepare your mind and body for motion today. Okay, so spend some time on it. Right at and then you could go one foot for 30 seconds and the other foot for 30 seconds, and then I want you to go back to your first foot and do a little bit more pressure, add some pressure to it, okay? Oh, I'm so ready to bend too, Sharon. I'm glad you're here. I hope Mary's with us. Anyway, so go back to your foot and go deeper into that pressure. And if you feel, I call them zingers, if you feel a spot that just kind of zings, right, just kind of grabs you, then kind of keep your foot there. Don't move it around anymore. Explore it. Press into it. See if you can kind of soften it and release that zinger, and then move it around again. So go ahead and do that. You have your homework. Work on your feet, and we'll get ready for today's workout in just a moment. All right, so finish up with your feet, and then once you're done, don't rush, just finish it up. Once you're done, stand behind the stick, please. It's gonna be part of our flow, getting the stick. So even like I said, how the mind and the body connect, and there's so many mechanics to our movements, right? It's not just pick up the stick and stand up, right? There's a lot of work to be done to get to the stick, and there's work to be done to lift the stick. And so that's going to be part of our flow today. You've already experienced it. Now we're just going to start to fine tune it and make it more effortless, make it more wu-wei, beauty in motion. So before we do that though, we're going to begin with one of my favorite age to 5 sequences called the Teacup Flow. Let's break it down and then we'll grab our stick. Or let's break it down and then we'll flow and then we'll grab our stick. So the Teacup Flow is our movement therapy. Take your stance. Not too close, not too wide. Position your posture. So go forward into your toes, claw your toes at the ground. Shift your body weight forward so much that you almost want to take a step, but every muscle is holding you from falling forward. Working your toes into the ground. Now shift back, energy back into the heels, lift all 10 toes, and feel your muscles engage to stop you from falling backwards. Shift forward into the toes, arms back, chest forward, kind of dangle over this like edge of a cliff and work the wobble. Now shift back into the heels, lift all 10 toes and reach the arms forward. Work in opposites. Go forward, reach the arms back. Go back, reach the arms forward. We're just shifting forward. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Now find the space between. Good. Now soften your knees. Unzip, butt to the wall. Zip, legs straight, pelvic floor to navel, engage. Unzip, butt to the wall. Zip. Good, let's flow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold 1. Now find the space between, right? Now lift the center of your chest. Lengthen your collarbones. Lift from the crown of your head. Find your wu-wei posture, the space between. Good. Take this arm. Okay? I'm not going to use right and left. I don't want to confuse anybody. So take the arm that you see. Mimic my movements. Bring it into an A. shoulder, elbow, wrist, thumb, in that order. Externally rotate. Feel how it opens up the chest, the front of the shoulder. Now, as if you have a 20-pound weight in your hand, use your bicep muscles to bend your elbow. Pull your elbow back. Engage those muscles right underneath the tip of your shoulder blade. Pretend like you're holding a hot cup of tea in your hand. Try not to spill the tea. One movement puzzle piece at a time. Reach out and up, pause. Keep this shoulder externally rotating. Keep length in the neck. Good. Start to pull the arm back. Now bend the elbow. Start to bring the arm, the hand over the head. Right here, I want you to side bend like we did yesterday and push the elbow to the sky. Good. Now, remember internal rotation, the shoulder goes forward, down, and in. Internally rotate the shoulder. That moves the arm into this position. Keep internally rotating. Now move it into the elbow. Move it into the wrist. Let the thumb face backwards in full extension. Good. Now pull the thumb back. Look to the ground as you bend your elbow and touch your thumb to your back, palm up. Don't spill the tea. Now, from the center of your chest, lift and find your eyes at the screen, hand behind your back. Remember those scapular rotations that we practiced yesterday? Remember, everything prepares us for what's next. Scapular rotation brings us back to our starting position. Let's break it down one more time. Reach out, don't spill the tea. Bend your elbow, side bend, elbow to the sky. Internal rotation of the shoulder. Move it into the elbow, the wrist, the thumb, muscle strong. Pull the arm back, stretch. Look down with your eyes. Don't close your throat. Just look down with your eyes. Touch thumb to back. Lift the center of your chest. Lift your eyes. Scapular rotation. Come out. Pause. Drop the T. Shake it out. Let's learn it on the other side. A. External rotation. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, thumb. Open it up. As if you're lifting a 20-pound weight, use your bicep muscles. Flex the elbow. Pull the elbow back. Pull the thumb back. Reach out and up at an angle. Don't spill the tea. Kind of go into a side bend as you bend your elbow. Bring it over your head. Push the elbow straight up. Now internally rotate the shoulder. Keep internally rotating. Now let it go through the arm, into the elbow, into the forearm, wrist, thumb. Tighten the muscles. Now pull back and stretch. Look with your eyes to the ground. Touch your thumb to your back. Suck in your chest. Lift the center of your chest. Lift your eyes. Scapular rotation. That shoulder blade moves around on the back to free the arm back out to starting position. Puzzle piece one. Let's try it again. Out. Around. Make space. So look, I'm side bending. Remember we learned side bend yesterday. Side bend. Clear the space for movement. Now, internal rotation. Keep spiraling it through the arm. Find your chest back to the center. Pull back. Look down as you touch your thumb to your back. Chest up. Look up. Good. Scapular rotation. Get rid of the T. Yes, shake it out. All right, so now you've learned that puzzle piece by puzzle piece. Some of you out there, especially if you haven't worked with me yet, you're like, wait, what? You got stuck somewhere. Know that everyone does, okay? Movement reveals all. Where do you need to do the work? If this is hard for you, that means you've got to do it, okay? So now we're gonna go into a flow. So that I'm teaching to everyone out there, people who have done this before and people who haven't. Don't knock the door down. Explore the movement. Let it reveal itself to you and see what happens. Let's flow. Slow flow at first. External rotation. Get into position. Lock it. Reach out. Come around. Side bend. Internal rotation. Spiral, spiral, spiral. Now full engagement. Pull it back, stretch. Look down as you touch your thumb to your back. Center of your chest lifts up into the gaze. Scapular rotation. Let's go. 3 times. My pace or slower. Never faster. look up, scapular rotation. Good, 2 more times. Move your body as you need to create this flow. Get out of your own way. Scapular rotation, let's go. Connect each piece of the puzzle as you flow. Scapular rotation, 1 more time, let's do it. Get rid of the T. I'm going to turn up the music just a little bit so you can start to flow with the music on this side. Ready? In position, external rotation, bend the elbow, pull the elbow in, hold the T, let's go. Bend, live by bending. Don't be so rigid, not in the body, not in the mind, not in the heart. Let's go. Let movement soften. Let it teach you how to bend, how to get out of your way so you can solve your problems. Right? So if you get stuck right here, what's going to happen? Don't force it. Bend. Get out of your way. Find your way around it. 1 more. Let's go. Yes, shake it out. So beautiful. Hands to the thighs. Slide down into that hip hinge position. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Remember, butt up, chest down, butt back, chest forward. All 4 directions, equal and opposite. Good. Now from here, pull the sit bones back towards the wall behind you. Keep pulling your chest forward, but now shift back into the heels and reach your arms as far forward as you can. Good. Create this angle. Keep your knees bent. Suck in your belly. Stretch your lower back. Keep getting lower and lower. Butt up, chest down. Now from here, drop your arms. Suck in your lower belly. Suck in your lower belly. Stretch your lower back. Now pull your ribs in. Stretch right underneath through the rib cage. Pull your chest in, spread your shoulder blades wide. Internally rotate and pull your shoulders together. Stretch your upper back. Weight in the heels. Eyes on your stick. Keep sucking in your belly. Maybe you want to move one shoulder to the midline and then the other shoulder to the midline. Come back to center. Keep sucking in your belly. Don't reach for the ground. Wait for the ground to come to you. Feel your hamstrings. Feel your abs. We don't stretch in my practice. We avoid the stretch. What we do is we work on release and bending. Good. Reach for the stick. Push down through your feet. Begin to lower your toes. Suck up through the belly and the chest. Hands go wider as you rise. Lift into the center of the chest. Scapular rotations. Move the spine. Flex the spine. Extend the spine. Flex. Extend. Flex. Stick goes away. Extend. Stick comes in. Let's go. 2 more. Make adjustments as you move. If something doesn't feel good, then something's not right. You've got to adjust. 1 more. What I mean by that is adjust your hands in and out, your feet, wherever it needs. Now find the space between. Good. Okay, let's go through what we know. Tighten your legs. Find your position. Lift your chest. Lengthen your collarbones. Knuckles towards the ground. Internally rotate your shoulder. Reach it to your chin. Push out. Reach up. Side bend. Strike. Shoulder to chin. Switch direction. Shoulder to chin. Reach out. Up. Side bend. Strike. Shoulder to chin. Switch direction, shoulder to chin, reach out, up, Side bend and strike. Shoulder to chin. Switch direction. Shoulder to chin. Reach out and up. Side bend. Strike. Shoulder to chin. Back to your center. Uwe. Hands in closer. Weight back in the heels. Hip hinge slides. 8. Touch your butt to the back wall. It's not a squat. It's a hip hinge. Butt goes back. Chest goes forward. Spine stays extended. It stays long. No round in the spine. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Ready to add? Take your hands wide. One piece of the puzzle at a time. Let's learn it together. Internal rotation. Shoulder to chin. Reach out. Hold. Bend your top elbow. Good. Bring it to the shoulder. Reach. Arm. Side bend. Bend your top elbow. Center. Reach arm up. Side bend. Bend your top elbow. Side bend. Extend the elbow. So don't grip too tightly. Look at my hand as I reach up so I can move it as I need to for my body story. Bend the elbow. That initiates the movement. Then I use the muscles to side bend. And then right here, however the hand needs to move, I extend the elbow. Deepening the side bend. Go slow. Explore the movement pattern. If you meet resistance, pause. Put your mind in your body and ask yourself, why? What if I tighten my butt more? What if I tighten my legs more? What if I shifted forward in my toes more? Those are the questions I want you to ask yourself. How do you get to this position? How can you create this flow? Make adjustments as you go. Let's do 8 more. Lose yourself into it. 8, 7. My hands are sliding up and down the stick as needed. 6, 5. Live by bending. Let's go. 4, 3. So good. 2, 1. Hold here. Strike. Pause. Just like we did, right? Just like we do in helicopters at the end. Okay, let's try it on the other side. Same movements, just opposite start. Internal rotation, shoulder to chin. Push out. Bend the top elbow. Side bend. Reach up. Bend the top elbow. Side bend. Slide the hand up. Yes, flow through it. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go here and pause. Now use your abs. Strike. Center. Hands in closer. Yes. Hip hinge. Pause. Okay. Butt up, chest down. Pull your butt back. Good. Now hands in so they touch the outer knees. See where my hands are sliding in? Look forward. Pull the chest forward. Now pull your stick like you're pulling it through mud. Good. Lift the stick. Pull the butt back. Get lower with the chest, higher with the butt. Push the stick forward. Eyes above the stick. Stand. Zip. Reach. Stand. Zip. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, yes, 3, so good, 2, last one, and pause. Hands wide, internal rotation, shoulder to chin, push out, bend the elbow, extend, strike, shoulder to chin, reach out, bend the elbow, reach, strike, shoulder to chin, bend the elbow, reach, strike. One more, shoulder to chin, bend the elbow, reach, strike, center. Whew. Don't rush it, don't rush it. Internal rotation, shoulder to chin, reach, bend the elbow, bend, strike, shoulder to chin, reach out, bend the elbow, bend, strike, yes, play around with it. One more. Center, hands in, hip hinge. 8, 7, let's go. 6, 5, keep going. I'm just looking at our time. 3, 2, and 1. Final Passover work before I let you go this morning. Knuckles down, suck in your chest, reach forward. Lift your chest, reach up. Externally rotate, drop your shoulders. Pull your chest forward. Get behind your head if you can. Now see if you can pull your stick back even more. Chest forward, weight in the toes. See if you can get behind your shoulders. Suck in your chest, reach it up. Chest up, stick down, hands in, hip hinge, slide, hold. Butt up, chest down, stick out in front of you. Keep going, butt up, chest down, butt back, chest forward. Get low, now use your abs, suck in your belly, your chest. Wait for the ground to grab your stick. Then let it go and roll up slow. Scapular rotation. Find the space between. 1 Wu-Wei flow. Reach out and up. Tap. Push down. Into another scapular rotation. So good. Reach forward and up. Releve. Work the wobble for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here on 1. I say it, you say it. Wu-Wei. Nice work this morning, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, what we do in movement, we live in life. So if you find yourself in a resistant type of situation today with a coworker, a family member, a stranger on the street, see if you can remember to live by bending. Bend. It's okay. Have a good one.